Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to cover the topic of profit and loss. So first of all, what is profit and loss? Before that we need to understand whenever we buy something, it is purchased at cost price, and when we sell it, it is sold at selling price. So when you buy something, it is called the buying price is called cost price, and the price at which you sell it is called selling price. If cost price, we can denote cost price with CP and selling price with SP. So if cost price is less than selling price, that means we are making profit, and the amount of profit will be selling price minus cost price. In the similar manner, if the selling price is less than cost price, there will be loss, and loss will be equal to cost price minus selling price. If cost price happens to be greater than selling price, then there will be loss, and the value of that loss will be cost price minus selling price. And if we are asked that how much percent profit or how much percent loss has occurred, that can be calculated as profit in percent. Remember, this percent is always compared with respect to the cost price, that is CP, profit upon CP, and profit is equal to selling price minus cost price divided by cost price. This will give us the profit in percent. In similar manner, if we want to calculate loss in percent, we have loss upon cost price. So loss is cost price minus selling price divided by cost price. It will be multiplied by 100 in both the cases to obtain the percent. The profit or loss percent, it needs to be multiplied by 100. So I think we are clear on profit and loss, concept of profit and loss. Let's proceed to the questions. Question number 1, we have a shopkeeper sold an article for rupees 2500. If the cost price of the article is 2000, then find the profit percent. We are given cost price, which is 2000, selling price 2500. We can clearly see that the cost price is less than selling price, which means uh, profit will be earned, and the value of this profit is selling price minus cost price. 2500 minus 500 equals to 500. 2500 minus 2000. Just a second. 2500 minus 1000. So the profit turns out to be 500. Now, in order to find the profit in percent, we divide profit by cost price into 100. This will give profit in percent. So we have found the profit is 500, cost price is 2500 into 100. 0 cancel, 0 cancel, cancel, 0 cancel, 25 1 the 25 4 the 5 4 the 20%. So the correct option is uh, just a second. Where did we go wrong? Cost price is 2000, selling price is profit is 500. Cost price is 2000. I have actually mistakenly written this as 2500 selling price. I had to write this as cost price. Just a second. Profit is 500 and cost price is 2000. Right? Here comes 0 here, 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja, 5 5 ja, 25%. So the answer will be option number 2, 25%. Moving on to the next question. A man purchases a TV for rupees 8000 and sells it at 10% loss. What is the selling price of TV? Here we are given cost price. Cost price is 8000. It is given that the man makes 10% loss. So loss is uh, cost price minus selling price. Here the loss is 10%, the 10% of cost price. 10% of cost price, that is given cost price minus selling price. So 10% of 10 by 100 of 8000 is equal to 8000 minus selling price. Transferring, we get selling price is equal to we have selling price 8000 minus 800 is equal to 7200 rupees, which is option 1 in this question. Moving on to the next question. The cost price of three varieties of oranges, namely A, B and C, is 20 kg, 40 kg and 50 kg. Find the selling price of 1 kg of orange in which these three varieties of oranges are mixed in the ratio of 2:3:5 such that there is a net profit of 20%. So let us suppose we have A, B, C. We take 2 kg of A, 3 kg of B and 5 kg of C in a mixture. So the value of variety A mangoes in this mixture is 2 kg into the price is 20. Here the price is 40 and for C price is 50. 20 to the 40, 34 is 120, 43 is 120 and 50 into 5 we have 250. So in the mixture we have 3 to 5 plus 5, 10 kg, and the value of this 10 kg mixture is uh, 410. 250 plus 160, we have 410. 410 rupees is the cost price, initial cost price for this 10 kg. Now the seller wants to make 20% profit. So we find selling price should be, selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. We have cost price is 410 plus 20% of 410. Just a second, let me get some space here. So the selling price, this is the selling price for 10 kg. So selling price will be 410 plus, solving this, 101010, 410 plus 41 to the 82. Adding this selling price, we have 492 for 10 kg. To find the selling price for 1 kg, we get selling price of 1 kg should be 492 by 10, which is 49.2 rupees. In the question, this is option number 3. Moving on to the next question. Ramesh bought a chair for rupees 1540 and sold it to Suresh. If Ramesh earned a profit of 25%, find the selling price of chair. Since Ramesh earned a uh, selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. The cost price given is 1540. Profit is 25% of cost price. 540. This is the selling price. We have 25 ones are 25 fours are 100, 4 1 are 4 3 are 12, 34, 4 8 are 32, it's a 32. We have 2 left as remainder, using the 0 20, so we have 385. Adding this, we have 5 here, 8 4 12, 5 4 9, 1925. Selling price turns out to be 1925 rupees. Option 3 is correct. Going on to the next question. A sweet seller sells 3/5 part of sweets at a price of 10% and remaining at a loss of 5%. If the total profit is rupees 1500, what is the total cost price of sweets? First of all, let us suppose the sweets are being sold in kg. So we have initially x kg of sweets. So another thing we can learn is that suppose you purchase an item for uh, A rupees, and you earn a profit of 1 point profit of 10%. If profit is 10%, if cost price is A rupees, then profit is, and if profit is 10%, then selling price can be written as 1.1 times of A. Since selling price is cost price plus profit, cost price is A, selling profit is A into 10 by 100, which gives A plus zero point 0.1 times of A. So this becomes 1.1 A. In the similar manner, if we have cost price A rupees, and loss is 10%. So selling price will be cost price minus loss. Let's get some space here first. So selling price will be cost price A minus A into 10 by 100, 10%. So selling price turns out to be A minus 0.1 times of A, that is 0.9 times of A. So try to understand how we got 0.9 A when the loss is 10%. You have to just minus that in the form of decimal from 1. From unit, if you subtract the decimal form, you get the selling price in the form of A. So looking at the question we have, suppose we have x kg, let's write this small x. So we have x kg of sweets, total sweets is equal to x kg. Now we are told that 3 by 5 part of this 3 by 5 x is sold at 10%. Selling price of 3 by 5 part is at a profit of 10%. 3 by 5, and let's say the cost price for each kg is, let's say, C. So for 3 by 5 parts of X, we have C cost price for each kg, and now we are getting a profit of 10%, that is 1.1 times of C. Here's this tricky part. You have to understand how we got here. Since the profit is made 10%, that is selling price will be 1.1 times of the cost price. For 3 by 5 parts of this sweet, we have 1.1 times of cost price, and for the remaining part, it is sold at loss of 5%, that is selling price of 2 by 5 the remaining part. Selling prices 2 by 5 x into 5% loss, which means 0.95 times of CP. We are taking cost price as C, so we write here C, not C. In the question we are asked, if the total profit is rupees 1500, then what is the cost price of sweets? So we are told that this total selling price, the total selling price would be 3 by 5x total selling price 3 by 5x into 1.1c plus 2 by 5x 0.95. This is the total selling price, and we have uh, this total selling price is 1500 more than the cost price. This total selling price is 1500 more than 1500 more than the total part was x. Total part we have x kg. For each kg we have C cost price plus 1500. Just a second, I have made a mistake here. This selling price is 1500 more than cost price. Cost price for each kg is C. We have total x kgs. Prices x kg C. So solving this we have 3.3 xc plus 0.95 into 5 carry 19 1.9 xc upon 5 is equal to 1500 plus xc. X is the total sweets, total kg, and C is the cost price for each kg. So 1500 into 5 we have 7500 plus 5 times of xc. Xc is the total cost price for x kg of sweets. 3.3 plus 1.9 we have 9, 3, 12, carry 1, that is 5.2 xc. This 3 is nothing. This 5.2 xc is equal to 7500 plus 7500 plus 5 xc. Solving this further, just a second. So solving this we have 0.2 xc is equal to 7500. Solving XC, that is total cost price 7500 by turning this into decimal 10. I just wrote 0.2 is equal to 2 by 10. So 2 will come here and 10 will be multiplied in the above. Or you can say I multiplied 2 on the numerator and denominator to get this. Solving this, 2 ones are is a 6, 15, 2 ones are 14, 1, then comes 5 is 10. So total cost price turns out to be XC is equal to 37500. So the correct option would be option E, 37,500. Moving on to the next question. Mohan bought an article at 25% less of the mark price and sold it at 15% more than the mark price. Find the profit earned by him. Uh, let's suppose market price let's suppose market price is 100 rupees. So Mohan bought it for 25% less. That is, the cost price is 25%. 25% of 100 is 25. So he bought the article at 75. Cost price will be 75, but 25% less of 100, and selling price is 15% more than mark price. This is not market price, this is mark price. I'm sorry. Uh, this is mark price. So selling price is 15% more than mark price. 15% of 100 is 15. So selling price is 115 rupees. So we have to find the profit earned by him, and the options are given in percentage. So we have to find profit in percent. Profit in percent. Profit in percent is selling price minus cost price divided by cost price into 100. 115 minus 75 by cost price is 75. We have here 25 is a 75 and 25 4 is a 100. So minus 5 0 is 4. So just a second. So here we have 40 by 3 into 4, that is 160 by 3. Dividing 160 by 3, we have 3 5s are 15, 1 0, 3 3 is 9, 10 1 is 9 1. So the pattern keeps repeating. So it is 53.3333. So the correct answer here is 53.33%. So the nearest option is option number 3. Moving on to the next question. A sold an article to B at profit of 20%. B sold the same article to C at loss of 25% and C sold the same article to D at a profit of 40%. If D paid rupees 252, then find how much did A pay for it. So let's say cost price at which A purchased B X rupees. Okay. So B purchases at B when A sold it to B, then the cost price at which B purchased becomes 20% of profit from this X, that is can be written as 1.2x. This is the cost price in which B purchased this. Now B is selling the same thing to C at loss, at which so the C will be purchasing the same thing from this price, but B is selling it as at a loss of 25%, that is 1.2x loss at 25 means at 0.75 times of cost price. We have seen this similar thing in the previous questions, how we got this 0.75. We have done this in the previous problems. And now C is selling the same article to D, that is CP, at which D is purchasing this article is at a profit of 40% from this price. So the profit can be 1.2x 0.75 into 1.4. This is the cost price at which D is purchasing, and he is paying in rupees 252. Solving this, we have 1.2 can be written as 12 by 10 x. 0.75 can be written as 3 by 4 and 1.4 can be written as 14 by 10, which is equals to 2. Solving this, we have 12 1 are 12, 12 2 are 24, 1 carry and 1, that is 20. Equal to the 20, but is this comes 21, cancelling this, 7 2 are 14 and 7 3 are 21, 3 and 3 gets cancelled, here 2 the 2 5s are, so we have x is equal to 10 into 4 into 5, that is 200 rupees. So the correct option is option number 1 is 200. Moving to the next question, we have after selling 140 apples, a fruit seller earns a profit equal to selling price of 20 apples. His profit percentage is so selling price of 140 apples, selling price of 140 apples is equal to After selling 140 apples, which earns profit equal to selling price of 20 apples. Selling price, here selling price plus profit will be there. So the profit earned from this 140 apples, this is equal to the selling price of 20 apples. Let us correct this. So let's say, let's suppose cost price of each apple is CP, and let's suppose selling price of each apple is SP. So we are told that the profit earned after selling 140 apples, the profit earned for 140 will be 140 selling price minus 140 cost price is equal to 20 apples selling price. So we have 120 selling price is equal to 140 cost price. So selling price can be written as 140 upon 120 times of cost price. Solving this, selling price is equal to 7 by 6 times of cost price. So it is clear that selling price is greater than cost price. So we are making a profit, and profit in percent can be calculated as equal selling price minus cost price upon cost price into 100. So selling price is equal to 7 by 6 CP minus CP upon CP into 100. Solving this, we have 1 by 6 into 100. 1 by 6 will be 6 ones are 6, 4, 6 6 are 36, 16.666, 16.66, which is approx to 16.7%. From the options, we have the answer option number 2. Moving on to the next question. The cost price of 30 articles is equal to the selling price of 25 articles. What is the profit percentage in this transaction? Just a second. So just like we did in the previous question, let us suppose the selling price for each article. Selling price, let's suppose selling price of each article is SP, and let's suppose cost price of each article is CP. So from the question we have cost price of 30 articles. Cost price of 30 articles is equal to the selling price of 25 articles. So from here we get the ratio of SP is equal to CP into 30 by 25. 30 by 25, 5 5s are 5 6 are 6 by 5 times of CP. It is clear that CP is less than SP, so we are making a profit. And to calculate this profit in percent, profit in percent, we have selling price minus cost price upon cost price into 100. From here we get selling price is equal to 6 by 5 times of CP. 6 by 5 times of CP minus CP upon CP into 100. 6 by 5 minus 5 by 5, we have 1 by 5 times. CP will get cancelled out in 100 equal to 20%. From the question, the correct answer would be option A, 20%. Moving on to the next question, we have on selling an article at successive discounts of 20% and 25%, a dealer makes a net profit of 20%. Find the net profit percent if the dealer sells the same article at a discount of 25%. Here we have, let's say the price, the marked price, writing that marked price as MP, marked price is MP. So we have selling price here. Selling price would be marked price. We have successive discounts, that is marked price into 0.8 times and giving discount on this price. 25 discount on this would be 0.75. We multiplied this. If you try to understand this, let's suppose we have a price P. From this we are giving 20% discount. Successor discount means after giving 20% discount, from this value we are giving a 25% discount. This is what it means, giving successive discounts. So here we have selling price, from mark price it is 0.8 into 0.75. In this he makes a profit of 20%. Selling price, that is cost price, plus a net profit of 20%, that is 0.2 CP. This is equal to selling price, that is 1.2 CP is equal to mark price into 0.8 to 0.75. Now it is said if the find the net profit percent, we have to find the selling price here. Basically, if the dealer sells the same article at a discount of 25%, this is SP1. Now if SP2 selling price 2 is from the mark price, they are giving a discount of only 25%, that is from mark price, it is only 0.75, and we have to find the net profit percent. So basically we have to find SP2 in terms of CP. Here we have SP1, which is SP1. This is equation 1, this is equation number 2. Dividing equation 2, equation by equation 1. Here SP2 is equal to 0.75 times of mark price divided by 1.2 times of cost price and zero point 0.8 into 0.75 times of mark price. Mark price gets cancelled out, 0.75 gets cancelled out. We have SP2 is equal to 1.2, writing it as 12, making 0.88 cost price. Are we missing something? Code Buja 1.5, that is selling prices 1.5 times greater than cost price. This selling price we got after giving a single discount of 25%. So it is clear that the profit is 50%. You can write it in formula. Profit in percent is selling price. Yes, we are using selling price 2 minus cost price in 100. Ultimately we will have 1.5 minus 1, that is 0.5, and 100, that is profit is equal to 50%. So the answer will be option number 3, 50%. That's it for this lecture. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.